Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cooper brings in a batting average resting just under 320. And they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Into the box, Christian Walker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Runner back standing. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1-1 to Chirinos. Moore, the runner at second with one away. One and two as he chases the slider.
1-2.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Casey Sadler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Yoni Hernandez. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The center fielder, number 4.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate. Played for strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, something to keep in mind. This is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Matt Beatty.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Down and away, ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Davy Grillon. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Digging in, Andrew Velasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready now for Baltimore. Logan Davidson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. From the stretch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Rockets lead it 13-10. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Christian Walker will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now in the box, Dylan Moore. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box now, Yoni Hernandez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Just bad execution on the batter right there. He got an opportunity to get a pitch that he knows he can get down 9 times out of 10. Wasn't able to come through right there.
Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in.
What you try and do as an offense, you get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Striding in, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, 2 gone. In now, Seth Beer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Matt Beatty is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Navarez is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Bad time for a goose egg as they... Ryan Harper will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 35.
Standing in, Justin Turner is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Harper is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good...
High in the air, deep down the left field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's tarrying. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. One and one.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Davy Grion. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Ryan Presley is on the pitch here in the eighth with nobody out. Stepping in now, Andrew Velasquez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Logan Davidson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jason Dominguez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. In is Joey Votto now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been. What do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So striding in, Christian Walker. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Yelich is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Dylan Moore. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Two and two.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The right fielder,
Seth Lugo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
attention, please. Now pitching, Seth Lugo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2 as that misses for ball 4. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he fouls this one off. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Well, you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he popped him up. Moore into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Davy Grillon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he'll make the catch to end it as the Rockets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 14-12 the final score in this ball game. Reno put a 14 in the run column here today. Reyes Maranta earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Rolando Dominguez couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Seth Lugo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, the Rockets sent 3 balls.
We are under the lights. Standing in, Marcus Semien, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1.
7-0-7.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's...
Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. That one is gone! What a way to lead off a ball game. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
In now, Ketel Marte. As he'll go after the first into foul territory. He'll come in here at 259. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Marte, a 27-year-old, who was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Narvaez has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Davidson shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Reno is out in front here, 3-0. Zach Wheeler is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. But they can put together 2 games in a row. A lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. In is Joey Votto now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. So far on the year, Votto hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Walker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he misses with it, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Seth Beer. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 0-1 the count. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Logan Davidson trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score easily as the runner from third, and the Orioles get a run back. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Popped up. Cooper in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes.
Leading off for Reno.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Dominguez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. That'll bring up Tony Walters, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stage.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
The center fielder, Jason Jumhiggins.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Ball 1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2
Change up
ones.
just off the black, and it's 2-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. 1 run is scored. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Matt Beatty. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Corey Cochran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Christian Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And now a pitch on the way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on this solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockets are out on top 4-3. Fourth, and stepping up as the shortstop, Logan Davidson.
The shortstop, Logan Davidson. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Walker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Yoni Hernandez is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 56.
Wheeler's ready. First pitch on the way.
Hernandez.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Garrett Cooper reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Garrett Cooper.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Cooper, 30 years of age. He was a 28th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way.
2. I got the count 0-2.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rock. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit, and with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. In now for the O's, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Walker is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the 1st out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Ripped down the line. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Center fielder on the run, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from 3rd tags up. And the runs in to score on the sacrifice fly as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on. So coming to the plate, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And oh, this one drops.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Max Kepler will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that misses, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And he gets ahead 0-1. This is line to left. Walker is there, and he has it for the out. Into the box now, Tony Walters. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Jason Dominguez. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring newer used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Seth Beer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hit.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. Wheeler pauses. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to... Omar Narvaez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds. Steady at 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now that's popped up, and oh, this one drops. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Christian Walker is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. High and deep to right. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding forward now, Garrett Cooper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3 balls.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Matt Beatty is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
There comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Line drive to left. Walker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Walters. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Walters hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Walker comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Dominguez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's there. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He's not. I spoke too soon as it gets by him. The run scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Seth Beer, as he grounds one briskly to short, taken in by Simeon. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Kolarek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 56. Adam Kolarek.
Leading off the inning, Dylan Moore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in, Ketel Marte. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Logan Davidson stands in as he looks at a called strike. A bouncer to the left side. Simeon's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Orioles settle for one. We've played 8 full. The Orioles lead it 11-4. Taylor Rogers comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done. The 4-hole hitter, Max Kepler. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-1 the count now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I got to count 2-2.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Ready with another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. On to first, and that's your ball game. 11-4 at the end of this affair. Baltimore posted